Hello, this is Natalia Serwiak, Stajnia Koniej. And a 5-minute equestrian English YouTube series. Today I will take you to the tack room and we are going to discuss all the basic tack which is used for horse riding. I hope that you remember a word tack room and you know what a tack room is. If you don't, please take a look on the video where I discussed everything, all the nooks and corners that you can find in a barn. Okay, but today let's go to the tack room. And as usual, I have my cheat sheet, which will be given to you as well in the form of PDF. Just if you click on the link, which is in the description down below, you can download it and print it out and have it handy and learn from it whenever you want. Okay, so finally let's go to our tack room. So the first piece of tack which we are going to talk about is a saddle. So saddle, something which is essential for horse riding. It is for both a horse's and a rider safety and also comfort. A saddle might be synthetic or it might be leather, and unfortunately leather saddles are much more expensive than synthetic, but they are also more durable. Of course, you should know that a saddle should be well fitted for both a horse and a rider for safety and comfort, each of them. The next part of a tack we are going to discuss is a saddle pad. So a saddle pad, it is a piece of thick material which is put between a saddle and a horse's back. So it has two functions. The first function is to give a horse more comfort with something delicate on its back. And the second reason we use saddle pads, it is to protect the saddle from horse's sweat. So not to damage the saddle, we use a saddle pad. What else? I have also noted a fun fact that there is a lot of women with a great collection of saddle pads with different colors and different patterns. Okay, next is a bareback pad. So if you want to ride a horse and you want to feel its body better, instead of using a saddle, you can use just a bareback pad. So it is just a piece of material which is attached with a girth to your horse's back. But of course you need a great balance to keep on to keep stable and to be stable on your horse's back, because there is nothing to keep you in place. But you should be also aware that a bareback pad is not very comfortable for a horse, because there is nothing to keep you in place, so you may wobble from side to side, and it's not very comfortable for a horse. Okay, then we have a bridle. So a bridle, it is something that you put on your horse's head. Basically, bridle is made out of leather as well as saddle, and we use a bridle to have a better control over a horse and also to give them more subtle aids. What else? We can have also a rope halter. A rope halter, it is something which is very popular, especially in natural horsemanship. So it is also a piece of tack that you put on your horse's head, and you can use it both for lunging a horse or just riding it. Of course, when you ride using a rope halter, you don't have such a great control as using the bridle, but there is a lot of people doing that and they are successful. So if you don't want to use a bridle or a bit, you can use a rope halter for riding. What is very, very important, you should never tie up a horse with a rope halter, because it might be dangerous for them. What else? We have boots. Boots, it is something you put on horses' legs. but they are used to protect tendons on horses' legs. And they might be used especially for trail rides or for jumping sessions. So it is for protection of horses' legs during jumping. They might be synthetic or they might be leather as well. And the last thing I have prepared for you is ear bonnet. Ear bonnet, it's not something which we use for our everyday riding, but there is a lot of people still willing to look smart, especially during competition, so they put ear bonnet. So ear bonnet, it is a piece of material that you put on horses' ears, and then you put a bridle. As I told you at the very beginning, you can use ear bonnet just to look smart during the competitions, but it also has a great function because it can muffle the noises coming from the surroundings, so it will help a horse to focus during the competition if they doesn't hear all the noises. And if you want to be fashionable and if you want to be smart, you can also use, maybe not use, but create matchy set with your ear bonnet, with your saddle pad, with your boots, with maybe not your boots, but your horse's boots, and then you will be very fashionable. So that's it for today's episode. As I've told you at the very beginning, there is a cheat sheet that might be downloaded, and the link is in the description below, so help yourself and see you in the next video. Bye!